it's so smooth. Okay, so I've replaced this with a GSXR 750 and it's an old one and it's a bit knackered and it's not got that, I mean this bike feels like it's new. Jesus Christ, I've forgotten how nice this is, it's just so easy to ride. Let's go and get a bit of fuel. That was a mispress. What's that twat on the bike honking for? So on the way down then, to drop this SV, my first big bike, of which I have many good memories on, down to Ray, who's an old boy, 75, Harley rider, and he fancies something a bit lighter, and the SV is definitely going to fit that bill. Anyway, I know this fits, so I might be a bit frivolous on the way down. This is a lovely bike, it really is. I mean, I'd happily commute on this. Having ridden the GSXR for, a couple of months now, it's much more exhilarating. Obviously it's better in the corners, but this is just a smooth all-rounder. Seating position is a little bit more upright, so it's a bit more comfortable. I really like it. I don't want to sell it, but it's gone. I can't justify having two bikes. You know, I thought once I'd bought the Gixxer and had it for a while, I'd look back at this and go, nah, it's rubbish. But it really isn't. I mean, it hasn't got the power for the, you know, those proper giggles, but thanks for indicating. But it's everything else about it. Oh, gearbox is so smooth. I mean, mine's got it's not mine anymore. This one's got the standard can on it, so it doesn't make a particularly good noise. In fact, as the biker vlogger, or Wayne, will testify, it's pretty much silent. It's like a whistle in the wind. But obviously you can sort that out because it's got a V-twin lump in it, so if you want a bit of giggly sound you can get yourself a nice can. I never bothered because I knew one day I would upgrade to another bike. Let's do these guys. Oh, I haven't got Gixxer power! Still fairly rapid though. 6,000 RPM, that sounds good to me. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, we're going to have some fun on this trip. I'll tell you what. I haven't ridden the Gixxer for a while. The handling isn't so bad. Oh, he says, oh, that was twitchy. And that, my friends, is why I've moved on. It feels lovely and smooth and everything, but I went quite rapidly around that corner and it felt all wobbly and it just didn't feel right. Tell you what, it does stop. Synthetic pads on the front definitely stops. You don't want to sit by this guy. This is most definitely too slow for me now. Now I'm used to the Gixxer power, but I'm still enjoying this ride. I am still enjoying this ride. And apart from that little twitch I had earlier, those other corners have felt okay so far, but I haven't been properly leaning the bike over, so... I mean, that's always when I had the problem. I always felt that the bike was a bit unstable is when you get it over by a certain amount, and it's not my tyres, because my tyres are new, they're not flat spotted, you've got a decent amount of lean on them. You may argue that it's me and it's my inability, but whatever it is, I feel more comfortable leaning the Gixxer over than I do this. This just feels twitchy sometimes, and it's not too much power either, because generally I'm only applying a little bit of throttle when that happens. That one corner back there is convinced me that it is time to let this bike go, but it's still not bad at all. If there's a little ramp, I could ride straight onto that. I'd give it a try. It's not my bike anyway, so if I smash it up, who cares? Ray might be a bit upset. Fucking hell, it stinks around here as well. What is that? What are these people at work? Fucking slackers. Anyone who's experienced with bikes should just be able to get on an SV and just ride it. They're just so easy to ride. Oh, it's smooth. I mean, that tarmac was pretty well surfaced there, so in that situation it's pretty solid. But I still ride this bike with a little bit of fear that if I push it, lean it right over, it's just not going to feel quite right. I confess I did not see that van pulling out until the last minute, but I'll tell you what, it'd be interesting to look back at the footage after this to see whether he was indicating to come out, because if not, that's most definitely his fault. Oh, this is an awesome road. This is the mega road. This is the Uber road that we come down sometimes. I'm on an SV, so I don't feel confident riding it fast. That ambulance probably thought, what a dick on a motorbike. Overtaking in that window. Because he probably has to deal with people dying on motorbikes all the time. And he's probably there going, one day I'll be picking you up off the road, my son. And he might be right. Let's hope not today. Oh, I can't see anything! I hate dark roads. This is the tight corner, I remember this one. That would challenge a racing rider, definitely. Little right-hander after a downhill straight into a left-hander. Obviously they would have taken it substantially quicker than I did. Chelsea, that's what I'm going to, Chelsea. No, I need to be in the other lane. Okay. We'll just beat these guys off the light. Easy peasy. Right, we're turning right onto School Lane and then left onto Paddock Lane. So everybody keep your eyes open for School Lane. Let me know if you see it. That wasn't it.
Right on the school lane, left on the paddock lane, then right into the horseshoe. Where the fuck is school lane? That road was called Rotten Row. What a lovely place. Probably find in medieval times that's where they put all the corpses or something. Rotten Row. Yes, your mother's died. Okay, take her body to Rotten Row. She can fester it away with all the other corpses. Still no school lane though. How does the song go? Right on to school lane, left onto paddock lane, and then take the first ride into the horseshoe. Where the fuck is school lane? Manhood Lane. Oh, that's amazing. Manhood Lane. No penis references with Manhood Lane. When the boy comes of age, he must walk down Manhood Lane. Only then will he become a true man. Right onto school lane, left onto paddock lane, and then take the first ride onto the horseshoe. Smells of sea around here. That's because we're close to the sea. Whoa, that's it. I just turned right onto school lane. Now we're looking for left onto paddock lane. Good morning.
Good morning. How was your ride? Oh, you got
I went for the traditional map approach and it was successful. I'm quite amazed.